Hey, this is Joe with Black Koi Water Features. Today I'm super excited to talk about my favorite type of water feature and one of the most popular trends in 2020. So stay tuned in this video, it's going to be real exciting. We're going to cover the aesthetics, we're going to cover maintenance, why it's so easy to maintain these things, the cost for these features, the health and safety and the simplicity. We are going to start off with the question of the day. What is a natural swimming pond? What is a recreational pond?
A recreation pond is a more natural alternative to a swimming pool. So a rec pond works a lot like a scaled up koi pond. So it has its skimming system and then a filtration system up top. And then other than that, it's essentially fabric, liner, plumbing, and then rocks covering the feature to make it look natural.
One of the biggest things is going to be the aesthetics. So obviously they can look completely different, where they're going to look more like something Mother Nature made or something that you just stumble upon when you're on a hike or some secluded location. We can also build them formal and maybe more contemporary or more traditional as well.
One of the best things about a rec pond is that it can be customized. I mean, they're all inherently customized, all of them that we do.
So basically anything you can dream up, the size, the depth, the location of it, it's all customizable.
So a swimming pool is for swimming, but a rec pond, that can be also a koi pond, also a water garden.
Because the water's living, you can have so many different interactions. You can have fish, and because it is a rec pond, the filtration system is massive. So if you wanted to build a rec pond for koi, you could have way more koi fish than a normal traditional pond. Kids are so drawn to water. When you have a recreation pond, good luck getting the kids out. They're gonna be in there with their goggles, you know, looking at all this little life and aquatic things that are growing and going on in the system. It's really fun. And you can stay in these things all day because it just feels so good on your skin. You know, you don't have to worry about chlorine burns or chlorine rashes. Like, it just feels so good when you're in the water. Most people in our area that have swimming pools, they're not able to use them all year round. So they oftentimes shut the pool off, they shut the pump off, they cover them. So these look good year round. I mean, they're gonna look stunning every day of the year. When it's cold, you're still drawn to the water feature. That's why we like to put fire pits next to these as well. So then you can have like more year-round engagement. When you're swimming in a traditional swimming pool, your body will absorb all that nasty chlorine.
The reason we even put chlorine in a swimming pool is because it just kills everything.
There's so many bad side effects to chlorine. When you're in the water in these things, it's hard to describe the feeling, but it's like a soft, kind of silky feeling. It just feels so good. It's just like a really, really clean lake.
So another thing that's interesting about rec ponds is that they make you feel good. They boost your mood, they relieve anxiety, depression, and just give you a sense of wellness that has been documented, a lot of it scientifically.
Yeah, and it's embedded in our DNA. It's a part of our history, you know, we're happier by water. A lot of major cities are developed by water. So negative ions are actually good for you, but positive ions are bad for you. So there are more negative ions naturally outside, but when you're around water, especially a waterfall or by the ocean, there's much, much more negative ions. They remove pollution from the air, they increase your serotonin levels, they bring oxygen to the blood cells, and they relieve stress and help with depression.
So the way this works is that we actually are encouraging a healthy, positive, full ecosystem of competition. That way, a lot of the harmful animals that can live in more dirty environments, those can't live in this feature because we have healthy bacteria out competing with them or actually eating the harmful pathogen. So compared to a traditional swimming pool, which has chlorine or salt, a lot of advanced mechanical systems, this is actually pretty simple. It's fresh water. It uses a very simple filtration system inspired by nature. So with that, you're doing like science. With this, it's a lot more like environmental management.
You just need that circulation. So you, in a way, you just have one moving part. So as long as the pump is working and it's all dialed in, that's the only moving part that you have. You know, in a swimming pool, there's just so many negatives that I see, like small skimming baskets, high maintenance pumps. Oftentimes the pumps aren't put in the right location. So they also have a significant environmental impact. Oftentimes it is much quicker to build them. There's no concrete. I mean, concrete is so destructive to our environment. And they also, without all the chemicals and things, because it's a natural body of water, it encourages other wildlife as well. So the cost of the recreation pond, like tit for tat, is probably going to be a little bit more, but whenever you put a pool in, there's so many hidden fees, there's so many extra things that they don't tell you. Like they say, when you spend money on a pool, you always get a ×2 on everything else. Surrounding patios, landscaping, grading, site work, all that stuff.
With a rec pond and a swimming pool, while they might start off about the same price, the cost starts to become a lot closer, and the rec pond actually starts to beat it after a while because of the reduced maintenance cost required for it.
Well, that's it about rec ponds. Thanks for watching.
So is there anything we didn't cover? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what you have to say.